Settling silence fell over the night. Fear and unease gripped the hearts of its inhabitants as the chilling wind whispered through the trees. Tonight, they were haunted by a terrifying tale. The legend of the dreaded Manananggal. For generations, the people had feared the Manananggal, a creature capable of feasting on human blood and detaching from its lower half. The tale spoke of a beautiful woman during the day, but as darkness descended, she would transform and embark on a ruthless quest for victims. On the eve of Undas, an elderly man shared his childhood encounters with the Manananggal. The disappearances in their village had reached an alarming rate, and the old man believed the legends were manifesting before their eyes. As the night progressed, the tale became more real, and terror consumed the hearts of the villagers. Juan, a brave young man, refused to be intimidated by such stories. He dismissed the warnings, assuring himself, "Don't be afraid of something that hasn't happened." Nevertheless, a part of his heart quivered with apprehension, especially since he was tasked to guard their home during Undas, taking his father's place. At around 8 in the evening, a strong gust of wind rattled their windows. Juan tightened his grip on a small crucifix and cautiously peered outside, prepared for anything that might come their way. Within minutes, he heard a loud flapping noise coming from the rooftop. A chilling coldness swept over him, signaling the imminent presence of the Manananggal. Gently opening the door, Juan stepped outside, determined to confront the creature. He spotted a long shadow crawling along the road, a clear sign that the Manananggal was near. He noticed that the moon's light seemed to wane, leaving only the dim glow of candles inside the church. Chasing after the eerie shadow, Juan cautiously followed it to a massive balete tree. The darkness seemed to swallow him as he tiptoed closer. There, under the tree's sinister embrace, he saw a peculiar sight. A pair of large leathery wings slowly unfurling from a woman's back. The fear within Juan intensified, but he could not turn back. He couldn't let this creature terrorize his village any longer. Gathering his courage, he moved closer to get a better look. The Manananggal was so focused on its preparations for flight that it didn't notice Juan's approach. His heart pounding, Juan reached into his pocket, pulling out a small bottle of salt and a vial of holy water. He prayed under his breath, drawing a cross in the air for protection. Then, with trembling hands, he sprinkled the salt and splashed the holy water onto the Manananggal's lower half that lay beneath the balete tree. The creature shrieked in agony as the salt and holy water burned her skin. Her transformation into a fearsome, winged monster halted, leaving her trapped in her grotesque state. The Manananggal turned her gaze toward Juan, her eyes filled with fury and desperation. "You dare to challenge me, mortal?" she hissed through gnarled teeth. Juan stood his ground, though his fear was palpable. "Your reign of terror ends tonight, Manananggal. You won't harm anyone else." The creature lunged at him, her elongated claws reaching for his throat, but Juan skillfully evaded her attack. With a burst of speed, he dashed to the nearby church, drawing the attention of the saints' flickering candles. He knew that the sacred ground offered protection against the Manananggal. Cornered and weakened, the creature hovered just outside the church's sacred boundary, unable to penetrate the holy sanctuary. With one final haunting screech, the Manananggal retreated into the night, defeated by the faith and bravery of Juan. As the sun began to rise, a sense of relief washed over the village. The Manananggal had been vanquished, at least for now. The people offered their prayers of gratitude and hope, their fear gradually subsiding. They knew that the legend of the Manananggal would forever be etched into their history, a reminder of their strength and resilience in the face of darkness. And so, the village carried on, its inhabitants forever vigilant, aware that in the depths of the night, the Manananggal's wings might unfurl once more, seeking revenge and terrorizing those who dare to challenge her.